Girls, what do you want to do in Girl Scouting?
I want to make new friends, go fun places. I want to help people, learn about people from another country, earn a triad, go camping.
Brownie Girl Scouts, 6 to 8-year-olds full of big ideas and big plans, not to mention energy to burn. As a Brownie Girl Scout leader, you play a unique role in helping girls grow up into strong individuals. And believe it or not, all their high-spirited exuberance can work to your advantage. Let's look in on a typical Brownie Girl Scout meeting to see the magic at work.
Hi girls, how are you? Nice to see you.
Regularly scheduled meetings anchor the Girl Scout experience, the core of which is girl-centered planning and decision-making. While you may set the overall format, each part of the meeting is really an opportunity for girls to voice opinions and make decisions.
The fact is, first, second, and third graders love being in charge sometimes, and they shine when they're given that kind of responsibility.
Having responsibilities helps girls to see themselves as leaders. A caper chart is a handy Girl Scout way of assigning and rotating the tasks to be done at each meeting. Checking the caper chart should be a girl's first order of business at every meeting. Next, a startup activity will keep girls occupied until everyone has arrived. A simple game or craft project is perfect, but if energy is especially high, try a song, dance, or some dramatic fun.
For our startup activity, I always try to pick things that can be done without my help, so I can be free to greet the girls as they arrive.
Hi, Terry. How have you been?
Nice to see you. Oh, nice seeing you. Okay. Taking the time to greet each girl as she comes in sends the message to her and her family that this is a safe and welcoming place. And it also gives me a chance to get to know each girl individually.
As you get to know your girls, you'll discover obvious differences in their temperaments and abilities. You'll also discover they have a lot in common. Girls 6 through 8 experience profound growth intellectually, physically, socially, and emotionally. As she learns to read and write, she expresses herself with increasing skill and confidence.
I slurp up water and minerals from the soil. I also...
A growing vocabulary fuels her imagination, and she will delight in making up and acting out silly jokes and riddles.
What did the tree say when it couldn't solve the riddle? I don't know. I'm stumped.
While girls are rapidly gaining physical coordination and strength, their artistic and athletic abilities will vary widely. Socially, peer relationships and being part of the group grow more important, but she still greatly enjoys being around adults.
Okay, let me get you some supplies.
Your kindness, laughing at their jokes, inviting their opinions, helps build girls' self-confidence and self-esteem.
And I know that you girls know how to say hello in lots of different languages. And we're going to start with Marissa.
Hola. Bonjour. Bonjour. Shalom.
A formal opening helps girls begin interacting as a group and deepens their sense of belonging.
Aloha. Yate. Hello, Brownie Girl Scouts.
We were talking about Thinking Day, which is on February 22nd. And I asked the girls if they had any suggestions for our opening ceremony. And they came up with the idea of having each girl learn to say hello in a different language. I thought that was a great idea.
Other creative opening and closing ideas are in the Brownie Girl Scout Handbook, the Guide for Brownie Girl Scout Leaders, the Girl Scout Songbooks, and Ceremonies in Girl Scouting. Another helpful resource is the Just for Girls section on the Girl Scout website. Many Girl Scouts begin or end their meetings simply with the Girl Scout promise.
My honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
The promise, sharing songs and rituals. So many things help girls feel special in Girl Scouting. While wearing the uniform is not required, it does foster that sense of belonging, so important to girls of this age.
We just want the girls to feel good about themselves, whatever they're wearing.
Okay, girls, we're doing our Brownie Girl Scout ring. Who's my Brownie Girl Scout ring leader? Okay, Itopia, would you like to do attendance?
Yes, please.
Opening ceremony over, and time to get down to business Girl Scout style.
And Emily. Here.
There are lots of things that you instinctively think, oh, I'll just do that myself. But when you let the girls take attendance or make announcements or collect dues and permission slips, it gives them a sense of importance. And yes, it will take a little longer when they do it, but they get so much out of it.
We need to finish planning for Thinking Day. Last time we decided to learn about Morocco and we decided to make picture mosaics. Now we need to decide if we want to do a field trip or family event. What are your ideas?
Some of you read in your Brownie Girl Scout handbooks about a little girl from Morocco. Does anyone remember anything about her story?
I do.
Martina?
My name is Nani and I live to eat couscous.
Very good, Martina. Does anyone know where Morocco is? Gabriella. Oh, what continent is Morocco in?
Africa.
Africa. The Moroccans have some interesting customs. Does anyone know where we can go to find out more about their customs? Monique?
A restaurant?
A restaurant. When it comes to planning and choosing activities, you do have to help the process along. You know, by asking questions or making observations or giving advice. But I really make a conscious effort to let the girls decide what they want to do and how to spend their money. Martina?
Do we have enough money to go on a trip?
We'll have to ask our ringleader.
We'll have to check our treasury. My mom says there's a Moroccan restaurant in town, but I don't know how expensive it is.
There's a gallery nearby that has some of the mosaics displayed that the Moroccans use.
Okay, then who votes for the restaurant? And who wants to go to the gallery? Okay. Looks like we're going to see the mosaics at the gallery.
This sounds like a really great idea, and you brownies did a fantastic job with planning. Now I'm going to check with your parents and see if we can get enough drivers. But in the meantime, let's do some picture mosaics of our own.
Yeah!